Well, hello, and welcome to the Fisher Poetry Podcast, a showcase of prose, poetry, and song written and performed by those in the commercial fishing community. Mostly. I'm your host, Brad. Thanks for joining us today. Today's episode is from the 2024 FisherPoets Gathering in Astoria, Oregon. The location and performers in this episode, as well as links to home pages of both the archive and gathering, are included in the episode description. So, without further ado, here's the show.
We were looking forward to having, excuse me, it's Alana. Alana. She's on her way. Alana's on her way. Yeah. Okay. Well, hurry up then. All right. Thanks very much.
Hello. Mary, that was so beautiful as always. Where did she go? Oh my gosh. It's like otherworldly. It's always such a treat, transportive. My name is Alana. Some of you might know me from my phone calls with John Broderick. I had no idea. I was like, you could have called me back in 2 minutes. I had no idea you were on stage. But it's nice to feel important, I guess. I am going to read just a quick little piece called The Anchor and the Buoy. And for those of you sticking around, I'll be back for the 8 o'clock hour to read a full set. Thank you so much for supporting Fisher Poets. The anchor and the buoy are as friendly as can be. In spite of unshared features, they enjoy their company. An odder couple never was, and yet I must confess, a more perfect pair has never been for all their differences. They spend their longest workdays passing messages by mesh, with neither saying that they think that their side is the best. They understand that if they are to have a proper catch, accord and understanding is the only way to last. Dear anchor, how steadfast and strong you keep us oh so grounded. You remain when waters change and all fears go unfounded. Without you, every salmon would swim safely past the net, for it would float on with the tide and not a salmon get. You provide us tension, which causes us to stay, for without it, we would aimless be adrift each night and day. The anchor says, dear buoy, how kind you are to me. You provide good tension too, without which fish go free. It takes us both to land a catch, and might I say one thing, I may be strong, but you alone keep lines afloat at sea. And what would we do without you and the signal you provide, so passing boats know to avoid the nets that lay beside? The anchor and the buoy are as friendly as can be, and you and I should both give thanks for their odd company. For differences and separate strengths can be combined to give the surest way to get work done and the only way to live. All right, I gotta run. I'll see you guys soon.
Well, that's it. This one's in the tote. The Fisher Poetry Podcast is written and produced by Brad Wortman. The theme music for this episode is courtesy of Mark Allen Lovewell and Molly Knoll. If you'd like to appear on or have comments about the show, please send an email to thefisherpoetryarchive@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe to haul the latest episodes into your net. The Fisher Poetry Podcast is available via our podcast host, Podbean, as well as Apple, YouTube, and Amazon. You can listen to our other podcast episodes, watch our YouTube videos, and join our community by going to thefisherpoetryarchive.com. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow ye winds westerly, westerly. slow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.